Hey everybody, first ever PSA submission, first and only. 26 cards altogether, sent it through the economy service. Well, actually 15 of them were through the voucher program when they still had that. 8 months door to door altogether. I got the notification last week that my grades were ready. Very excited. I was going to wait and not even look at the grades until this shipment came in, but I couldn't take it, so I had to take a peek at the grades, and for the most part I was very happy for the most part. There was a few disappointments, especially a couple, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. Kind of a mixed bag here. Uh, Eric Davis, Juan Soto's, Griffey Jr., Max Scherzer, Clayton Kershaw, a few Francisco Lindors, Miguel Cabrera, and a few others. Can't think of them off the top of my head right now, but let's go ahead and get into it here. Let's see what we got here. Let me turn this around here. Alright, so there's one and two. Alright. Let's see here. I guess it doesn't really matter which one to start with first, so we'll start with this right here. If I can get into it. They do a really good job of boxing these guys up. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Let's get into these here. These were the two biggest disappointments. And these guys right here, these are two identical 1984. And I got that glare on there. 1984 Eric Davis, Wichita Arrows. I think that's how you pronounce it. These came back as a minimal size requirement, and the reason for that is the card stock on this particular set, 1984, they're very thin from the manufacturer. They're all like that. I've got several sets of these, and that's just the way that they were cut. Whoever was grading these, I guess, felt nervous about it. It's very unfortunate because these two cards are sharp. Definitely, in my opinion, would have graded 9, maybe even a 10. So we'll just put those guys right there. I think I might even resubmit them just to see what happens here. So let's start with the first one here. First one is a Dontrelle Willis. One of my favorite pitchers back in the day. This is a 2003 Carolina Mudcats team issue. And we got ourselves a 8.5. I think that's a fair grade. I was thinking this was get maybe a chance of a 9, definitely an 8. Sorry about the glare, folks. It is what it is. So, cool card. Carolina Mudcats is a local team down the street from where I stay. Just a good card. This is actually going to be a PC card for me, so fairly happy with that grade, 8.5. Next one, Didi Gregorius. This is also in his Mudcats uniform. This is the gold version. Got a 9. 9, Didi Gregorius Gold. Cool card. Again, local farm team down the street, Carolina Mudcats. Didi Gregorius Gold. Alright. Here we go. Miguel Cabrera. 2003 Mudcats. Mint 9. Really cool card. Really sharp. I felt like this was going to get a 9, and I was pretty much spot on. So I was happy with this grade here. Another PC card. Alright. Max Scherzer. When I sent this card in, this is a 2008 Topps update. When I sent this in, I thought it had a chance of getting a 10, definitely a 9, and it came back. Gem at 10. Very happy with that. Very happy with that. Just a cool card. That'll be a PC card as well. Alright. What we got here? Clayton Kershaw. Same set, 2008 Topps update. When I sent this card in, I was thinking it was going to get a 9. I didn't think it would have a chance at a 10. Definitely a 9, maybe an 8, worst case scenario. And this was one of the disappointments. It came back a near mint 7, so obviously I missed something. The corners look good. I'm going to assume I missed something on the surface. And hang on, guys, let me do something about this glare here. Take care of this glare real quick. Alright, that's going to be better. Anyway, I missed something here. Big disappointment, but nevertheless, show must go on. Let's move on here. Let's set that down on the ground here. Next card, Fernando Tatis. I feel like this was going to be a strong 9 with a chance of a 10. And it came back a 9. Alright, moving on here. Ken Griffey Jr. 1989 Donruss. Baseball's best. This is a tough card to grade. The back is well centered. This is a tough card to find with a centered back. I feel like this is going to get a 9. And it came back as a 8. Slight disappointment there. Sharp card. It is centered really good. I mean, really nicely centered. And the corners of these cards are really tough, condition sensitive with the way they're wrapped in the cellophane from the factory. So another slight disappointment there. Next card. Yeah, here we go. This is a really cool card. It's really rare. It's tough to find. This is the Carolina Mudcats. This was the 2013 Grandstand Carolina. It was a All-Star game. I think they played it in San Francisco. It was the Carolina League versus the California League. These were only handed out at the game. Very tough card. This got a 9. I sent 2 of these in, and they both in my opinion, were strong 9s. I feel like one of them had a really good shot at getting a 10. One of them looked better than the other. Tough card. This is going to be a PC card. Sorry about the glare, guys. It's just, it is what it is. Cool card. And here's the second one here. This is the one that got the 8. Had a little, there was a little bit of a speck at the very top right there. Other than that, I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with this card. Sharp card. Next up. Yeah, I didn't have high hopes for this. I figured it would get an 8. Hoping for 9, but that was definitely wishful thinking. This is the Carolina Mudcats Minor League Topps Heritage 2013. Came back a 7. This is the black, serial numbered. I think it's to 99. Yeah, serial to 96. This is the black version. Very condition sensitive. You got to watch out for the edges, corners, and stuff like that. Still a cool card though. Alright, here we go. This was a pleasant surprise. This is the 1990 Best Eric Davis Cedar Rapids Reds All-Decade Series set. Very happy with the grade. It came back a 9. This card is ultra condition sensitive. It's the first card in the set. Yeah, number 1. So, you know, they wrap these really tight in the team bag, and being the first card, you're going to have issues with the edges and the corners. I've got several of these. I've got 3 of these guys, and this was the best one out of the bunch. I was hoping for 9, but thinking that was probably going to get an 8, and it came back a 9. Pleasant surprise. Another thing I like about this card too, it's got him in a Cedar Rapids Reds uniform. Obviously, it's the Cedar Rapids All-Decade card. If anyone knows about Eric Davis cards, his first ever card was the 1982 Minor League Cedar Rapids Reds. And unfortunately, that card captures him with his eyes closed. I kind of look at this as a redemption card. It's got him standing there and his eyes are open on this one. It's got some of his teammates in the background, standing out there on the minor league field, back when he was going through the grind to make his way through the big leagues. So this is a PC card. Very happy about this one here. Alright, here's one right here. This is one that I was worried about. I was hoping for a 10, but I knew it wasn't going to get a 10. 1986 Topps Tiffany Eric Davis, another condition-sensitive card. I feel like it was a strong 9. Hoping for a 10, though, because the eye appeal is just super on this card. The back of this card looks really good. No chipping. You really got to watch out for the centering on this card and the edging. One of my favorite cards. This came back a 9. Perfectly centered. Perfect edges, perfect corners. The only flaw with this card, somewhere right in there, there was just a little bit of a surface issue, like a slight indentation, very slight. And that's the thing about these Tiffany's, the glossy surface shows every imperfection. Needless to say, though, you know, you're really not going to see it in this case. The eye appeal of this card is just phenomenal. So it's definitely deserving of a 9. They could have gave it an 8. I think it got a 9 just for the fact that the eye appeal is just so strong on it. Was hoping for a 10, but that was wishful thinking. Very tough card to grade. So this will be a PC card for me. Alright. Alright, so that's the first box here. Let's get into the second box here. Matter of fact, I wanna stand these guys up back here. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright, next round of cards here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some Jaun Sotos here. This is one of his minor league cards. Boom. Gem at 10. Potomac Nationals 2018 Choice, Jaun Soto. I sent in 2 of these. I knew one of these was a strong 10 and the other one was easily a 9. And I was pretty much spot on. So, not much of a surprise there. So yeah, cool card. Jaun Soto. And the next one should be the second one that I submitted. Same card. This one got a 9. I'll probably put this one up for sale. Most of these are going to be PC cards. Alright. Next one. Here we go. There's an Ozzy Albies. 2018 Topps Update. Gold. Came back a 9. That's about what I expected. If you look really carefully, that top right corner, it's got just a little bit of white showing. Solid card. Jaun Soto, 2018 Topps Update, 9. About what I expected. One of the corners has got just a touch of white showing. I mean, just slightly. Yeah, it might be up there. Cool card. Here we go. Jaun Soto. These are tough cards right here. These, this is this Hagerstown 2017 Choice. Only 500 of these were produced. Got a 10. Got a 10. I knew this was going to get a 10. I sent 2 of these bad boys in, and I know one of them this one here was pristine, and they were spot on. Or I was spot on with the pre-grade. That'll be a PC card. Cool card. Alright. Next one, yeah, here's the second one. Came back a 9. Sharp card. Here we go. Here's a Gleyber Torres. Sort of a local team, about 3 hours away. We go down and watch a lot of these games. The Pelicans, Myrtle Beach Pelicans. 2016 Choice, Gleyber Torres, Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Came back a 9. I thought this was going to get a 10, but I probably missed something. Obviously, there's something just slight to throw it off. Cool card, though. I like minor league cards. Here we go. Speaking of minor league cards, this is an Adrian Beltre, 1997 Vero Beach Dodgers. You don't see much of these, and I come across 2 of these, and they were both in phenomenal shape. I mean, one of them looked better than the other. I sent both these guys in and felt confident one would come back at least a 9 and the other was going to definitely be a 10. Maybe even 2 10s. Unfortunately, I think I got pop controlled on these guys. This is one of the big disappointments, but still, needless to say, a 9 is still a strong grade. Yeah, 1997 best, Vero Beach Dodgers. Just a really, really cool card. I'm going to hold on to these guys for a while. Beltre will definitely get into the Hall of Fame here in the next few years. And cool card. There's the second one, mint 9. Like I say, one of these looks a lot better. Well, one of these looks better than the other. I thought for sure I would get a 10 back in one. But needless to say, got 2 9s. But I'm fairly satisfied with that. Here we go. This was a slight disappointment. This was a Eric Davis promo card, 1988-89 Star Nova promo. They only made 100 of these, blank back. Yeah, there we go, mint 9. I thought for sure this would get a 10, but there was, something that I missed. Cool card. Catcher in his batting stance. I just like the colors. It looks really good in that PSA case. Yeah. The population on this is very low. There's only 110, and I actually have it. This guy right here, solid card altogether. So anyway, moving on. Starting to ramble here. Next one. Yeah. These are the ones that I was really excited about. This is a 1985 perforated Cincinnati Reds yearbook Eric Davis card. This is a card you don't see much of. I had a few copies. I sent my 2 best. And I felt very confident that one of these would get a 9 and the other probably a 8. But anyway, here we go. Yep, there's the 9. That one's centered very nice. Very nicely centered. And I actually did the tear out myself on these, and it was nerve-wracking because they were so sharp. I just didn't want to mess up, and it takes some trial and error to get these guys separated. Very tough to do. So got a 9. That's a PC card. And the last one, same thing. This one actually came back a 9. This one wasn't centered as well as the other one. Top to bottom is off a little bit, and left to right is off a little bit. But they gave me a 9. So anyway, happy about that. So yeah, and that's pretty much it, man. All right, thanks guys.